But a really kind of fundamental part, I suppose, of what we see as being much more moved towards participatory democracy, participatory democratic processes, and that's involving both deliberation and direct voting or involving decision making. But the distinct feature of PB is it's about spending money, basically how budgets are used and spent. One is small grants PB, where a local organisation or group gets a pot of money which they then run a PB process with. And the other form of PB in Scotland is developing more recently, which is mainstream PB, which is about public budgets, mainly local authorities, municipal budgets, being now required to spend at least 1% of their budget through PB processes in Scotland. We don't give out money. We've got a support role, we've got an intermediary role, try and support PB in principle and also in practice. So we get some funding from Scottish Government to run PB Scotland website and network, provide learning opportunities, develop and deliver training on PB and so on, and also to highlight and promote the good PB work that's happening across the country. So what we then put in that was, well, this is what good PB should look like. So it should be fair and inclusive, it should be participatory, it should be deliberative, so it shouldn't just be a kind of, beauty contest thing about what people think are their favourite causes. So there should be that element of deliberation, people making informed decisions about how they cast their vote or how they decide on funding. It should be empowering, so there's actually giving control, much more control to communities and to the public about how money should be spent. Interestingly, it should be creative and flexible, because I don't know about you, but any kind of traditional grant making processes that I've been aware of or subject to have not been creative and flexible. They've involved not often about 25-page application forms, lengthy application processes and very little feedback. And then that comes into the transparency element there as well. So there should be transparency, people should know how decisions are made and how they've been taken and why. And interestingly, it should be part of our democracy. And I think, I know Singapore's quite a young country and has developed in a particular way. We have got a long history of a representative democracy, where we elect people to work on our behalf. It's never going to be perfect, as we were saying to people. And we've seen, there's always a kind of group earlier was saying, how can you ensure that these processes are fair and inclusive and money spent? Right, 99% of the time PB processes have done that. Used a fair process, money's been spent well, people have been communicated with, it's been transparent. 1% haven't done it well. We've always said we need to be proportionate with these things in terms of the amount of money that's been spent and allocated through PB, and for the amount of scrutiny there is on it. And the groups running PB processes are very conscious of that, because they're all conscious of how they spend their own money as small organisations, and they need to use that well and use it effectively.